Hey Aaron, hey Chris. What's up, guys? Yeah, missed it by what, like a millisecond? Oof, that sucks. So hey, what's going on, guys? Everyone ready for me to hopefully finish chapter 1? Literally millisecond. Oh boy. And before I start today, I want to turn on the voices a little bit because I remember those were a little loud. Definitely buying Dragon Quest XI on Switch. That is a good decision to come to. I can get behind that. Yeah, no, Dragon Quest XI was really good. Like it's hands down my favorite Dragon Quest game. Restart Heroes again. Yeah, I actually ended up doing a couple rolls in that legendary banner in Heroes. I wound up getting a Sothis. So I mean, that was cool. But other than that, not much. Alright, so let's see. I did my preparations in the last episode. We got Rena, Lisa, Elliot, and Laura with us. I think we should be good. Get down with the demo if you really want it. How far did you get in the demo, Chris? I have to restart the stream. That's not a great sign. $13 5-stars. Jeez. Just got the red orb. So you're... Okay, I see what part you're at. Oh, that means you're getting ever closer to meeting Best Girl. Hey, I'm not saying you're going slow. I'm just saying you're getting to meeting my favorite character in the game. At least one of them. Good morning, everyone. You're all preparing to leave as well? Morning. I already see Machias and Eustace are getting along fantastically in the background over there. You're all good to go then? Yes, Parma's quite a distance from here. Yeah. I know, right? Oh, you got Legendary Chrom. I wanted Legendary Chrom. I mean, I'm happy I got Sothis, but man, I wanted him. Oh well. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. Guess it is the southernmost town in Erebonia. I didn't realize just how big the Empire is. But, hey guys. How's it going? They're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. I'm sick of them already. That's fair, Fee. If only they were willing to put aside their differences as Rena and Elisa. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? It's not like we're getting along that It's not like we were getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other long enough to call it making up. How good is Agreen? I don't know how good Agreen is. I'm not the person you should be asking about Heroes units. I don't play around with the game all that much anymore. That's good news, right? Yeah, poor Emma having to deal... Poor Emma and Gaius having to deal with those other three. I mean, I have nothing against Fee. She's just... she just doesn't care anyway. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone keep making such a big deal out of it? Passenger service bound for Heimdallr. Now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing this service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Yeah, I can tell that Emma and Gaius are gonna be fucking carrying that team. Or them. Time to go. Thanks, guys. Well, best of luck. Though here's hoping you don't need it. They will, though. I'm quite sure they will need that luck. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. I don't think it's that weird. I mean, Dragon Quest VIII is kind of like a different-ish thing. I mean, I liked 8 a lot. That's mostly because of, like, nostalgia. But I don't know, I mean, hey. There are just some editions of the series that people don't like. I mean, 8 is among one of the more popular ones, but... you know. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Good luck to all of you. Please, take care. I'm trying to remember what the pacing was of 8. Maybe in the beginning a little bit. Let's get Angelo, it's not too bad of a pace. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we're made of. Of course. Later. Well, DQ9 originally came out on the DS. DQ7 came out on, like, the PlayStation 1. DQ7 is a remake. I played DQ7. I didn't like it all that much. Yeah, isn't it? Darkspawn. Oh man, what wasn't that the most warm welcome you've ever had, hero? Oh, but yeah, you met King Carnelian, Jasper, and Hendrik. What are your initial impressions of those three? I like Hendrik a lot. He's pretty cool. I mean, maybe not at the point in the game where you're at, but you know, I still like Hendrik. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee. I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. She doesn't really seem like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. Welcome. You're the students from Class 7, correct? Your destination today is... Seldic? Yes, that's right. Guess they're ready and waiting for us. I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparations on our behalf. Sure looks that way. Not that I'm complaining. The train for Seldic will be departing from Platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like, and wait for its arrival. Very good. That's 4 passengers bound for Seldik. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Oh, it's Keldic? Oh, okay. Kind of. I guess I just assumed it would be a soft C instead of a hard C. I'm actually kind of sad I haven't recorded Rune Factory 4 in a little while. I've been spending most of my time these past few days grinding at the Garden of Sinners event FGO. Like 10 minutes before I started the stream, I finally got all the Ascension mats for Shiki. That was fun. But I'm glad I have one more episode ready to go for tomorrow, so I can just record all day tomorrow. It'll be great. So it's about an hour to Keldic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Yeah, the FGO hole. It's worse for me because I have to grind on 2 accounts. I was doing them both at the same time. No, the event ends tomorrow. Because when it hits, like, whenever the update time is tonight, it'll change to displaying how many hours are left instead of days. So tomorrow's the last day for the event. Yeah, as we were going on. Oh, right, you're from Legram. That'll be in the direction of Barahard after changing at Keldic, right? Sure I said that wrong. That's correct. After which point it would be necessary to switch again at Barahard. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you could say the same thing for where I'm from, too. As I understand it, Keldic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, that's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. As Elliot stated, Keldic is a market town at its core. Barahard. Okay. Barahard. It's in the eastern province of Kruzen, and has been a major trading hub for a very long time. It's also a major interchange station, connecting Heimdallr with Barahard and even Crossbell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, though this has of course been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be procured there, from farm produce, jewels, and Barahard furs to imported goods from afar. Yeah, it's true, we do speak different languages after all. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. I would be too if I knew we'd actually have a chance to take in the sights. There's no telling what kind of crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us. That is very true, Elisa. Boy, isn't that the truth. I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of our curriculum, though, it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it would hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that's a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this whole trip seems eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming. That just goes to show how high the Academy's expectations are for all of you. Female voice. Fucking... What are you doing here? Sarah, why are you here? Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A is all present and accounted for. Good, good. And I'm relieved to see the two of you have finally managed to make up. You say that as if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? So, what brings you here, Instructor? I thought you were planning on staying back at the academy? Well, considering this is your first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the inn. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. But I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Yeah, really. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? Aw, but they'd be a nightmare to deal with. That's fair. I may still have to go to them, though, if those two get out of control. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See? She knew full well that Eustace and Machias wouldn't get along, but put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she'd confirm it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You four feel free to keep talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just gonna take a little nap right here. Antonio, what are you doing? Welcome, by the way. But, yo, it's not a songs request, stream tonight. What? And sleep. No, it wouldn't, because I don't have Nightbot open up in the, in another window, so. She's asleep already? Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to be an educator than her. Maybe we're better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake her up when it gets to Celtic, though. I can only assume it's a fucking Josija video. Alright, I can't go click on it now because I'm locked in the window. Let's see. I guess I'll talk to Elisa. When I came to the academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celtic as part of my studies. Can we not wake her up? No, I'm gonna wake her up. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing the place in person. Just let her take the train to the end of the line. Oh, really? Well, field study or no then. Guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? Gems and furs from Barahard, maybe? They say some of the highest quality goods produced by the Barahard's assassins, what? No, that's not right. Artisans are sold at the Grand Market. That sure sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure, though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get the chance, we should go check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. Hey, I almost forgot I had these. I just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we've got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed, seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. Play the card game Blade with other members of your group to strengthen your bonds with them. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond with that person. This will occur whether you win or lose. Alright. I do wonder what precisely these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom the guess. Likewise. The weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why are we split up in such different places? Who did I pick to support in the voting gauntlet? I picked Winter Sothis. Because I want a free Winter Sothis, because I like Sothis. That's about it. Most bizarrely of all, why were Machias and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they're asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well... I don't think she'll be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. Since I talked to everyone twice. I have to admit, I'm starting to get a little bit excited now. I mean, this is the grand market we're talking about. Just be sure you don't let it distract you too much from the reason we're going to Celtic in the first place. I know, I know. I'm glad I brought these now. Playing this should make our rail journeys go by in no time. I'll have to recommend the game to Group B too. I have no idea what may be waiting for us in Keldek. But let us be certain we hold nothing back. Of course, I wasn't planning on it. Shirley was fast asleep. Out like a baby. Never seen a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that. I know I sure couldn't. She must have a natural talent for sleeping. Well, let's not disturb her. No, let's disturb her. Guess I'll have to wake her up when we get to Keldek. I mean, might as well try a match. I've actually hung out with everyone here and have their bond up already. I'll challenge Elliot. Actually, I might as well check the rules. Two players take turn placing numbered cards on the field and vie for the greater sum total. Once both players have been dealt their hands, they must each draw a card from the deck and place it on the field. The player who draws the lower number must then proceed to place a card from their hand onto the field. Unless they surpass their opponent's current total, players have an equal total at any point. The field is cleared and both players must play new cards. The final card of the game is used to clear the field. The match will result in a draw. Alright, challenge Elliot.
Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw! Looks like you're up first.
So do I just use any card to go down first, or...?
I win!
Oh. Oh, I was confused about how this shit worked. Okay, I think I get it now. Let me challenge Elisa instead.
Let's get started.
Yeah, I was confused about how it worked.
Go on, draw a card. Looks like I'm going first. Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Mirror.
Alright, mirror.
What? You can't do that.
You just did it! Why can't I do it?
What? You can't do that. What? You can't do that.
Damn it.
I won.
Alright, well, at least I had a longer round that time.
Then let us begin our duel.
To hire somebody is the lowest card I have. Alright.
Please draw a card. The first move is yours. Well played. Divine Bolt! We're evenly matched. Let's redraw. Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt!
Cool.
Divine Bolt!
Fucking.
Mirror. Mirror. An excellent duel.
Alright then. Guess I'll stop talking now. Ah. Wow. Would have been nice to know that before, Chris. Thanks. She had a bunch of mirrors, so I couldn't really do anything about that. Oh well. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye planted last fall seems almost ready for harvesting. Now? I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing, though. Looks like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbell. The next stop is Keldic. Keldic. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
Almost there. Guess I should wake Instructor Sarah. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be possible, Aaron. Not in chat, anyway. Nightbot sleeping. No, Nightbot is watching. I can assure you Nightbot is watching. No, it pauses the game, but let me just check. Yeah, Nightbot's there in chat.
Wow, so this is Keldic.
Don't call Nightbot a thought.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market. Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Keldic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye.
Go ahead and test it out, Antonio. Let's see if Nightbot is asleep.
But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really care, you know.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
You sure?
Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Well, well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town. And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too. No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Alright Alright then. Hey there, Margot. Well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Well now, aren't they a youthful-looking bunch? It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the first-year students from Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Reen. I'm Elisa. Thank you for putting us up. The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margot, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here is taking care of all of your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. I'll get it later. Alright. I'll leave you to it then. Luis, can I get some beer and snacks? I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon though, right? Sarah. The epitome of class. Drinking before it's even noon. This is the room you're all going to be staying in tonight. Wait, we're all? Yeah, this is... Wow. More than enough space for our needs. Thank you very much. But there are 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that too. But Sarah insisted, so that was that. Of course. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make things less awkward, but that was about the best I could manage. This is going to be a problem. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. Elisa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We are military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed-gender accommodations to phase us. I know that, but in the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem to be a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. But if either of you 2 comes anywhere near our beds, I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone else who already has a history of this kind of thing. Maybe if we chain Reen to the bed. Whoa, hey now. I thought you'd gotten over that. Guess not. Well done. Anyway, now that your room's all sorted, let me give you this. Isn't that our Academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignment here? That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, you just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. Alright, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. Field Study Day 1. Assign tasks. So we have missions to do. East Keldic Highway Monster. Dangerous monster has appeared near the highway and is making it difficult to harvest our crops. Could someone help us? Monster Scary Dinosaur. Plateau near East Keldic Highway. My house is alongside the East Keldic Highway. Please stop by if you can. I need someone to replace a malfunctioning orbit light in a road lamp for me. Hodvin's Arms and Orbital Factory. And I've run out of some ingredients I need to make a particular medicine. I would very much appreciate it if someone could procure more for me. Speak with me in the church for more details. Alright. Study area is defined as a 200 Selge radius around Keldic. Each student must record his or her activities daily, then be remitted to the instructor upon request. So, this is our field study? Just looks like a list of menial tasks to me. There's a monster elimination request, at least. But that's the most we have. I see. So that's her angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Oh, no, it's nothing. We should go talk this over with Instructor Sarah. She probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, can we grill her about this communal room she signed us up for, too? Alright, well, I mean, hey, that makes things easier for me. Hey, Sarah. Is she drunk already?
Ah. Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
Yeah.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Oh, you kids are still here?
Where else would we be?
I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself. So go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts.
Of course she's all wobbly. She's drunk off her ass, man.
You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't have remembered that. Okay, so what's up? You have this look in your eyes like you've pieced something together. Well, does this relate in some way to our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time? Oh, yeah, now that you mention it. Exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into that old schoolhouse, the rest are just simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I learned a lot about Trista and the academy. So I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Celdic is what I've read. There's probably a lot we can learn by actually coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed, the land of Erebonia is quite vast. While this may be an invaluable opportunity... Oh, why can't I stop yawning? Fuck! This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of a place we may otherwise never have visited. Yeah, exactly. So whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in the Celdic culture, taking in as much as we can. Sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart then? Alright, during field study periods, the parties assign a variety of tasks to complete, much like on Reen's free days. Yeah, all tasks with require mark have been completed, the story will advance. Any quest listed with a short time limit will become invalid when this happens. Alright, so I don't think I had that short one first. We have to go to the church. Might as well start by doing that. no bond points during the trips. Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of assume those would just be during field studies. I mean, not field studies, free days. Excuse me, are you Father Zerbel? That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping with my request. That's us. We came here from Thor's military academy. I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request that you collect the ingredients I need to make some medicine. Do you have the time to do this request for me? Ready to help. My thanks. Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for? It's essentially medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I ended up running out of it in the first place. Oh, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed. We owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. We really do. Especially since modern pharmaceuticals still can't compare to it. You students certainly know your stuff. But getting back to the matter at hand, there are 2 ingredients I want you to collect for me. The first is a medicinal plant known as bear claw, which grows in humid areas. Sir, I do not believe that is a plant. I believe that is a type of donut. It's not common to find them growing in Keldic, or the wild at all. But you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you. I'll note that down. The other ingredient I need is Imperial Carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul who lives in a farmhouse on the West Keldic Highway. Again, simply tell him that I sent you and he should share some with you. Understood. That should be it then. Is there anything you'd like me to go over again? No, that's fine. Which of our 2 destinations should we make our way to first? Doesn't seem like it'd matter. Yeah, I agree. We'll be off then, Father. I will be waiting your return. I mean, hey, a bear claw is a donut, man. I don't think when I hear the word bear claw, I don't think of a plant. I just think of donuts. Donuts actually sound kind of nice right about now. I can go for some donuts. Oh well, just have to wait. Wow, look at all the people here. Yeah, it really is bustling. Guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it. Look over there, there's even someone performing. I can see myself spending hours here. I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop, as long as it's done in the process of completing our field study tasks. Yeah, it would be a waste not to see what all this town has to offer. We'll just have to make sure not to get carried away. That guy just say yas. Kind of oh, this is Becky's dad. I recognize this accent.
Wow, check out all these stalls!
Okay, thanks, Elliot. Welcome. Anything specific you're looking for? This must be the store that Father Zerbel mentioned. We're here on behalf of Father Zerbel, actually. He asked us to come here and collect a bear claw from you. Oh, is that so? Here you go, then. Thank you, sir. I'm surprised at how thorny this is, though, considering it's a medicinal herb. Its resemblance to a bear's claws is where it gets its name from, after all. Unrelated, but my supply of them happens to come from La Barrel. They were flown into Heimdall, where I had them sent along by train. Wow, really? Guess it goes to show just how big of a deal this market really is. Yeah, there really is a bunch of unusual stuff here. The market's popularity is well justified. Well then, we should make our way to the farmhouse on the Western Highway next. Yeah, let's get this over with quickly. Let's see. Oh, the monster was on the East Highway. Honey. I don't think I really need honey syrup. Some jewelry. Cool necklace. A lighter. And a stone brooch. There's the only one. Oh no. We can buy stuff from Becky's dad. Oh, just ingredients. Hey, liquor. I'm sure Sarah likes that stall. This one is ceramics. A citrus bottle, a floral bottle, and a ceramic ring. Before I left town, I also wanted to go to the Orbital factory. So I want to see if that takes me out of town too. Welcome. This is the shop's Orbital factory. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be the students from Thor's, would you? That's correct. We're here in regards to your request. It involved replacing the orbit light in a road lamp on the highway, right? Can we ask for the details? Sure, let's get right to it. As you read, one of the road lamps on the Western Highway stopped working the other day. And the cause of that is the orbit light inside it breaking. Oh, it's a good thing I did this, because I'm heading to the Western Highway now. So basically, I want you to go switch the broken orbit light for a new one. Speaking of which, here you go. So all that's required of us is to replace the broken one with this then. Yep, that's about the size of it. So where exactly on the Western Highway is it? Once you're on the highway, keep heading north until you see a place called Lunaria Nature Park. There's a windmill in front of it that you can't miss. The lamp's near there. Make sure you check the maintenance panel to be sure that it's the right one. It'll have BO2 written on it. Near the windmill in front of the nature park. Understood. Is it safe to leave such work in our hands? I believe none of us have any experience related to this. Don't worry, pretty much anyone can do it. All you're doing is taking the light out and putting the new one in. Simple. I guess the most difficult thing about it is remembering the code to unlock it, but you can just write that down. There's a code? Yeah, you need to input it so you can open the maintenance panel. Let's see here. It's 466515. Light from the road lamps actually repels monsters. Places where there's no light are more likely to appear. This is my first playthrough. Yes, Saren's song it is. Welcome, by the way. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. I'm going in completely blind. Keep an eye out for when you're replacing it. Last thing you want is to be caught off guard by monsters. Alright. Yeah, let's head out. Yeah, I was definitely heading for the Eastern Highway. Oh, what's all this now? Who might you be? I don't recall seeing any of you around here before. You have some sort of identification? Soldiers? Wait, I think I recognize those uniforms. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting Celtic as part of a field study. Thor's? You mean the Thor's? Now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for the rudeness. We're members of the Cruisin' Provincial Army. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Kelduk. The Provincial Army? Isn't that... Their military force is operated by the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security. They function as a secondary unit, separate from the formal Imperial Army. I've never heard of any field study program at Thors. Seems a little early in the year for something like that, too. But many graduates of your academy currently serve in our ranks. So you'll be sure to uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Thank you very much. We'll be sure not to let you down. Glad to hear it. Take care now. Keep your noses clean. We will. That concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men. Yes, sir. Alright then. Man, he was scary. If they're the Cruisin' Provincial Army, doesn't that mean they're ruled by... yeah, Eustace's family. The Albareas. Hey, Not Liable, what's up? Welcome. Kelduk is the northern part of their territory, after all. I think it would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand. Probably should. Alright, so here we have to find the farmhouse.
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
There we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
I actually got triple advantage.
My turn.
Let's see. Ooh, they're very weak to earth and wind. How do you guys the slash attacks?
I can do this.
Alright, craft. Let's see. Attack 1, P to burn. Pierce enemy with burning arrow, and balance. Heat wave and golden sphere. Fire is not good against them. I'll just use normal attack. Oh, right, you're right. Lynx. Wow, that did no damage. I'll just do that on a...
Of course.
Laura's turn. Oh, I guess I have to reset the one with Elliot. I reckon she probably would have thought it would be funny.
No! I've got you!
My turn.
Man, that was a great that was a great attack you had there, Elisa. Ooh.
Go!
That really that really hurt this guy.
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
Now's our chance.
Getting lucky these enemies turn around.
It's my turn. Now!
There we go.
An opening!
I figured the bird would be
My turn.
bows. That just seemed like an easy assumption.
Here we go.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Right. Arcus activate.
My turn.
Right. Huh?
Is everyone okay?
level. How to set this? Oh, I just did that to Trista. Alright then.
It's a treasure chest!
Ah, damn mutt.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
What is that thing? Wow, that did a lot of damage.
Right! Shatter!
I can
Okay.
do this.
Reen, don't do that, you jackass. What's this thing? It's a tomato.
Arcus, activate.
Right!
Ooh, automatic. Here we
Keep
go.
it up, everyone!
Ooh, that's a good. Uh-oh.
Here we go!
Oh boy, Laura's almost dead. Just hit me. No, don't.
Wasn't
Laura.
strong enough.
It's my turn.
Cool.
Let's go.
You have my things.
Huh?
These wolves don't fuck around, huh?
My turn!
Man.
Is everybody okay?
Jeez.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yes, it is, Laura. Alicia just said that. EP1. That would be good to get Mallory, wouldn't it? Oh, but he already has... I'd rather him have Soul Blur and Needle Shoot. When we get back, I'll open up a new space for him.
Now's our chance.
There we go.
I can do this.
Go!
Really? I didn't get it? I guess that's fine.
There! Go!
I'll pick you up! My turn!
Oh, good, the birds are
Ah!
My turn.
I didn't mean to attack her.
Ha!
Oh well.
I
Yeah,
can do
that's right. I
this.
do need to relink Laura and Elisa.
Of course.
Fun.
Ha!
Go!
I got something for pros.
There!
My turn!
I can do this.
Come on, Elliot. What are you doing?
My turn.
My turn!
Here we go! Now's our chance!
There we go.
I'll pick you up!
I can do this. Let's go! Ha!
Oh, cool, and she's already out of EP. Fantastic.
All right, let's keep going.
Flame versus Lisa. All right.
Great!
I did it!
I mean, I might as well.
We have nothing to fear.
Go!
I don't like that this thing is starting with crit. King Dragonfly. Oh, it's level 8. It is weak to fire, though. Haha, now
Arcus,
I have crit.
activate.
It's my turn.
Get fucked, loser.
Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
An opening.
Yeah, that did pretty good. Too.
Ha!
Get fucked.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Big brain players. See, pro gamer. That's what I call a pro gamer move right there. Oh, fuck off. Oh no. Oh, not another wolf. Looks like we're not getting past here without while that thing's around. I don't think it'll go down without a fight. No doubt. Pretty sure it's not going to let us sneak up on it from behind. That does pose a problem then. Left with no choice but to overwhelm it with sheer force. Laura is able to use an S-Craft, which is a more powerful sort of craft. Over 100 CP can be used at any time, irrespective of battle order, by consuming all the user's remaining CP. Okay.
Watch out, guys!
Alright.
Here we go!
So if I hit triangle, and then hit down with Radiant Dance. Guess I'll go with these.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blade Dance!
Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. Fire, so.
I can do this.
Crap.
Turn to flames. Burn!
Ha!
Uh-oh.
Keep it up, everyone!
Go!
Well, Lisa's about to die. Should probably change that.
Thanks.
Fool!
It's my turn. Let's go.
Yeah! Right! Ta!
My turn! Arcus, activate.
That one.
My turn!
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's my
kind
turn.
judging from how she's taking these hits, I kind of figured Elisa wouldn't have that great of an attack defense stat.
My turn! Ta!
There we go.
We should
That
keep
wasn't
going.
too bad. I look late for Laura.
Not bad.
Amazing. Laura really is the strongest student in our year, huh? Arcade-style combat is even more impressive in person than I'd imagined. I appreciate the compliment, but I still have a long way to go before I'm fully proficient in this technique. I'm also quite confident the rest of you are fully capable of... What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. We still have much work to do. Come, we should be moving on. You're right. Okay. Let's see, enemies having this person are capable of unbalancing enemies. Control critical turns, determining when best to use S-crafts and S-breaks could prove crucial to victory. Oh, you're Pika Bear. I remember you. That's been a while. Oh, why didn't you say something yesterday? Well, I mean, I kind of figured that it wouldn't do the extra damage if it was at 199, Chris. Kind of figured that. There's the farmhouse. There's the nature park. Oh, actually, here's the lamp we have to change. Oh, why wasn't removing? Okay, I'm glad these birds don't have any peripheral
Now's our
vision.
chance.
Dumb birds.
My turn!
Ah, yes.
Ah!
It's
The
my turn.
tomato.
Fire! Go!
There we go.
An opening!
Here we go! There!
Of course.
You don't like the tomato?
Hi!
Is there a reason for that?
Ha! Oh, we did it!
It seems very easy to kill.
Nicely done.
Hey, blessed arrow. Oh, good. You have an area heal. Oh, Elisa just got infinitely better. Okay, you guys really do not like this tomato. Huh. That's fine, man. You don't gotta worry about it. It's good to see you back, though. Supposed to be near the windmill in front of the nature park, right? This light doesn't appear to be working, which means it's probably the one Samus was referring to. Probably. Let's check the number on it. B02. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, then we must enter the code. After taking care of our uninvited guests. What? Monsters. Sure, a lot of them. Guess those lights really work. We need to change that thing quick. Rean, can we entrust the task itself to you? Sure thing. The rest of you keep the monsters at bay while I make the switch. You can count on us. Okay, first things first, I need to input the code to open the maintenance hatch. Pretty sure it was. Thank you, Saren-san. 466515. That should do it. It opened. Let's get the new Orbman light in place. Yeah, I knew you were fucking trolling me, Chris. You just want me to fuck up the answer. Thank you so much for your help. Looks like things have finally calmed down. Thankfully. Hard to believe how much of a difference those things make. You got that done in record time, Rean. Yes, I was expecting the process to take much longer. Well, it was a pretty simple procedure. Since I wasn't being harangued by monsters the whole time anyway. Still, good job. And I guess that's a wrap. Yeah, now we just need to go back to report to Samus. That's while we're out here. Let's go to the farmhouse.
Is this a farmhouse?
Why, yes, Laura, it is. Excuse me, would you happen to be Paul? That's right. Who might you be? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Father Zerbal requested that we come here to collect Imperial carrots. Oh, is that so? Pretty sure I set a batch aside for him. Can you wait a few minutes? Hey, sorry for the wait. Here you go. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen carrots this color before. Likewise, they certainly do seem nutritious, though. Don't they? They're actually rare enough that people present them to the Imperial family as gifts. They're said to have medicinal properties on top of being nutritious, too. So make sure you're careful while carrying them back. Understood. Leave it to us. That should be everything we need, right? Yeah, let's report back to Father Zerbal. Alright. Go back and wrap this up. Dragonfly again. The carrot turns into a boss. Oh no.
Now's our chance. Let's get
This
him.
land mollusk.
Right! Arcus, activate.
My turn.
My turn.
Welp. Whole lot of good that did.
My turn. Hey!
Huh?
And Laura said we're doing much more damage.
Ha! My turn.
It's always great seeing that.
Here we go.
Of
Don't know why I
course.
tried it again.
Ha!
I think
It's my turn.
32 that time. Well, at least I
Arcus,
knocked it
activate.
into range for Elisa's golden
Huh?
spear.
Is everyone okay?
Man, Elisa, you have no fucking EP. I don't know why she burns through EP so much faster than Elliot does.
We have nothing to fear.
Right!
Oh, right, the tomato dizzies me, that's why.
Let's go!
Arcus, activate.
We'll shoot on the tomato. Oh, well.
Fool!
Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Reem. Guess so. Fucking dragonfly moves. He's poison spray too. Oh, cool. Elliot died.
Sorry, everyone.
Fucking god damn it.
Right.
Really tempted just. Fucking tomato.
Shatter!
Alright.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
My turn. There.
My turn.
Well, the thing was, I didn't want to have
Ha!
Elliot missing out on like a
I can do this.
On experience.
Now!
So, you know.
An opening!
My turn!
Go! There! Okay, it's safe for now.
He needs his EXP. It's a real good thing we're fucking back in town. Support these quests, I'm gonna go rest at the inn. I see you've returned with the ingredients. We have. Here you are, Father. Please accept my thanks. Now I can get back to making the medicine. I'd like you to accept these as well as a token of my appreciation. Tiara Bomb 3. Celestial Bombs. Thank you, Father. Did you happen to make these as well? That's correct. There's not much of it, but it should come in handy. Thank you for your concern. We'll make good use of these. Good luck with the remainder of your tasks, and may Idios' guidance be with you. CP is a non-issue in this game. I mean, evidently. I already have Laura back up. She's almost at 200% now. Hey there, I take it the job's done? It is. Allow us to give you a detailed report on it, too. Rean explained what happened while they replaced the orbit light. We have the old orbit light here, too. Thanks, I'll get this fixed up so it can be used again. Glad you're all still safe after dealing with those monsters, though. They were hardly a threat. We did take the request up knowing it could be dangerous after all. You military academy kids really are a tough group. Oh yeah, can't forget to give you your reward now, can I? Detection. You sure we can take one of your quartz? Of course, you did some solid work, you know? Thanks for the help. Feel free to come along whenever you need me to give your orbments a checkup. I have a bunch of new quartz. Might as well open up some slots for people. Open one up for Rean. Open one up for Elisa. For Elliot. Oh, and I already have an open one on Laura's. Alright, let's see. EV plus 50. That's probably just gonna go on Elisa. Undiscovered treasure chests are shown on the minimap. I'll give Rean... Actually, I'll give Rean tier. EP1 for Elisa. Elliot can have... Yeah, Firebolt. Oh right, I already have Seal on her. Forgot about that. Oh well. Why do I find navigation in this game so fucking difficult? Rean moves very weirdly. That's the station. There's the end. Yeah, I mean, judging from how I can find chests pretty easily, I really don't think I need it either. Our apologies for doing such a harrowing task, keeping Sarah in check. It's not the engine you should tell you that. Yeah, I can tell. It's possible for me to rest up at the inn. Stuck in a chair. Yeah. Alright, so he's got one mission left, and that's the monster on the East Highway. So let's go take care of that. And then we're done with our missions. Hitting the touchpad on my PS4 controller, thinking that's gonna do something. This is the PS4, John. Playing this on the computer.
This would be a really tranquil area, if not for the monsters.
Oh, hey, look, a treasure chest.
Yeah, let's be careful.
EP charge 1. How can I destroy these? Oh, hey, look, another treasure chest. Oh boy, a dragonfly.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight!
Right! Fire! Go!
An opening! Right! Ta!
Really?
Go!
Are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit?
I think we better run. Oh, let's get going.
Hey, it worked. Fuck those things. It's weird, whenever you tilt the control stick at an angle, like at a diagonal, like Reen just refuses to run. It's so fucking bad. Oh, it feels awful. Moving in an overworld should not feel like this.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
I should use
It's my
darts.
turn. Turn to flames! Now!
An opening!
My turn.
I say as I start using crap.
Give it up.
Go!
My turn! Right!
Here we go! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
Right! Go!
An opening!
Right.
My turn! Hi!
3 health left
my
on that
turn.
one? Are you fucking kidding me?
Here we go!
I can do this.
My turn! We should keep going.
1.9. How'd I get a 1.9 on that shit?
Great!
All right.
Detector. Analyzes an enemy, making it easier to unbalance them. That sounds like it's useful. Oh, that hurt. There's the monster I have to take down. I think.
They caught us off guard. But no matter.
Are you fucking serious?
It's my turn.
Well, I'm just gonna hit the fucking win button. Oh, never mind. Ah, fuck, I'm locked into it. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's fucking retarded. No, I don't want to do it anymore. Let me out. Fuck off. What
It's my turn.
fucking bullshit that is.
Go!
Right.
Starting to find some things I don't like about these
I can do
mechanics
this.
now.
Go! That's that. Let's keep...
fucking stupid you can't cancel out of it.
Sit! Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Right!
Here we go! Go!
I'll pick you up!
Of course.
I can do this.
Is that a treasure chest?
Proxy puppet. That's not bad. Guess I'll give it to Elisa. This must be the farm that put out that monster extermination request. Should we go inside and ask for more details? Yeah, I still think it's stupid that you can't cancel out of it, Chris. Just saying. Yeah, might as well. Certainly better than just wandering around blindly until we find the thing. Agreed. We're here. So now it's as good a time as any to introduce ourselves and ingratiate ourselves to the locals, I guess. See you, man. Have a good night.
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Look at the cows!
Hello, would you happen to be Zero? We're here to take care of the monster that's causing issues here. As such, we'd like some further details on it. Oh, you are? I'm the man you're looking for, then. While I did know that it would be students taking care of it, I wasn't aware that you had young ladies in your company. The rest of you are younger than I had expected, too. Perhaps this request may be too dangerous for you after all. Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us here have combat experience already. Indeed. This all serves as part of my training, too, so please allow us to undertake this request. Well, if you insist. You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one, so much so that passing by the area is impossible, as it attacks everything it sees. Do take extra care when approaching it. Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make our way there once preparations are complete, then. I'm fine now. Yeah, let's give this everything we've got. What, I'm not allowed to get annoyed at game mechanics? Why, because I didn't like a game mechanic? That's kind of a weak reason to leave the stream. If I want to get annoyed at something, I'm going to get annoyed at something. In my case, it's special. What do you think? I'm just going to stop playing the game all entirely because I don't like one aspect of how the game plays? I was annoyed at the fact that you can't cancel out of
Transcontinental
test
Railroad,
breaks.
huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah, if you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress. Is that the monster we're looking for? Certainly seems to be. Looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't have a choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone double check your equipment.
We need to be prepared for whatever this thing might throw at us. Understood. Right.
This looks tough. Careful!
Here we go!
Alright.
All right, let's do this!
Yeah,
Understood.
okay. I can do this. Turn to flames!
I probably shouldn't have done that.
Burn!
Keep it up, everyone! My turn.
That's about right. Oh, cool. He's gonna crit next turn.
Shatter!
My turn!
Okay, it's a good thing he didn't actually attack us. What did he do? Cancel our defense buff? Alright then. Very weak to aqua attacks. That's good to know.
Now's our chance!
I'll back you up!
Slash.
I can do this.
Oh, I didn't realize she has a revive skill too. Can't heal herself with that. I'd rather just Elisa heal herself.
Huh?
Let's just use her down maybe. Get her
Keep it up,
defense
everyone!
back.
Of course.
Oh, she doesn't have the armor breaker. Oh well.
Huh? Now!
Still a crit.
I've got you!
And of course you got an HP heal.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Go! Sit!
I can do this.
Let's not heal Elliot.
Thanks! Arcus activate!
That's gonna do
Right.
some good ass damage.
Hey!
Oh, he's charging something up. That's gonna be fantastic. That did
Here we go.
1,000 damage, yeah. I forgot Jagen's getting an anim. I almost said animation update. This isn't FGO.
There! Go!
Alright, got the
I'll back you up!
Oh, hey,
It's my turn.
unbalancing him canceled it out. Ha ha ha.
Turn to
fucked,
flames.
scary dinosaur.
Burn! Now!
An opening! My turn. Shatter!
Armor breaker.
My turn!
Oh, and I stunned him too.
Ah! Ha!
My turn! Go!
Fucking destroyed.
I'll back you up!
It's my turn.
HP heal off that. Why wouldn't he have?
Turn to flames. Burn!
Arcus, activate!
Here we go! Sit!
Ha! Right! Hey!
Alright, almost done here.
Go!
Right! Arcus, activate!
Aqua Bleach should finish it. There we go.
Oh, we did it!
Nicely done.
I've only just begun.
Earth Cleaver. Movement minus 50%. Oh, that would have been useful. That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. Oh, Earth Cleaver is Gale Stinger? Nice. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it. Why? Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh yeah. Hope they're pleased. Something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Well, wasn't too bad. I had an easier time with that than I did most of the fucking random encounters out here.
Sit!
Shit.
Well, shall we begin?
My turn! There! Ha!
My turn! Good night!
My
Oh, it
turn.
actually does. I didn't realize that did damage too.
It's my turn.
There you go, Lisa. Got a kill. Haha.
Too slow! Here we go! Ha!
Right.
Oh, stupid squirrel.
Is everyone okay?
I didn't realize Lullaby did damage. I thought it just put enemies to sleep, which is why I never used it until now.
Ha! Ha!
I thought I saw something on the ground. Ooh, HP 1.
Sit! Ha!
Ah, there we go. Tear Bomb. Sneak past this dragonfly. Does do good AoE damage. Happy with that. Oh, I assume you've taken care of that monster. That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Kelduk, however. Wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area and Kelduk as a whole really is on the very outskirts of the Cruzan province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in helping us. Ah. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter.
However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please, take this. 10 eggs, 10 starberries, 10 syrup, rock salt. It's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them.
These look great, thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day.
That's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays.
Huh, I wasn't aware of that.
Importing's become a much easier task now thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population.
Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately.
Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from doing this request.
Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up.
Alright, all tasks completed.
Phew, guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I don't want to venture out onto the highways very often. I don't venture out onto the highways very often. Two of you sure seem okay, though.
Well, my hometown is in the countryside too, so I'm kinda used to this. With all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her.
Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However... What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not?
Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give her a report and also ask a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. You know, provided she's not passed out drunk.
That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us about anything what's happening tomorrow either.
Alright then, let's head back to town. Yes, something tells me it's not nothing. Don't give crap. Is that Sarah? The one paid. What's going on? Sounds like something's happening over at the market. And there appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. Wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Oh, I guess maybe it's not Sarah. Don't give me that crap. This is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I've even got a permit for it, so stop lying to me and vamoose. Oh boy. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while that merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot. How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Celtic that would be... Ah! Uh-oh. This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once! I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Yeah, that was some mature discussion where your hands were wrapped around each other's throats. Is that how adults talk to each other? Since when? Thank you, Elliot! Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? Dude, I'm basically Elliot. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study. And while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? So they're a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Idios' name is happening here? Oh, now look what you've done. Manager Otto. I haven't filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time, too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh? How do you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I'm the manager of Keldik's Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you, if you'd be so kind as to come along. I'll treat you to some tea. Alright, someone who knows about Class 7. So you were responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed. Principal Van Dyck is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market. That's right. Both their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issuing of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true. It's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The Cruzan province is ruled by Duke Alberea, one of the foremost powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. With a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course. I have even gone to Barrehard numerous times to petition the Duke personally. But they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word of what I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market? Or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. But I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, a provincial army's main priority is protecting the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten that status quo should absolutely fall within the scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as such. That's not right at all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some each day of our visit then? That's right. I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Alright. I guess we'll head back to the inn then. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories. But harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House Alberea. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So couldn't we ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Albereas represent one of the 4 great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the 4 great houses. Guess that's a no then. I see you're all busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. Hey, Sarah. Instructor Sarah? What brings you here? I figured it was time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. I guess Gaius and Emma couldn't babysit the group all that well. What? You're going to see Group B now? The town of Parma is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. You 4 are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Ah, Ideos be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. Oh, she said she didn't want to go check on them anyway, because they were going to be trouble. She just wants to get some booze in the other town, too. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn. Can she read minds or something? I'd suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. Now let's return to the inn. They couldn't finish the quest of the party of two. Yeah, Eustace and Machias are busy arguing. Who knows where the fuck Fee is? Gaius and Emma are just like, oh, we're so fucked.
Ah, that was delicious. Those were some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account. I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
I mean, we could hazard a guess.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
Yeah.
That would certainly be a shock if they were. I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small. What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Saren.
What do we have to offer one another, when our reasons for enrolling at Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or, rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day. What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything. What about you, Reen? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
Me? I wanted to find myself, I guess.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
Wow, guys.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Laura seems to want to say something. So you want me to wake you up at 6 tomorrow, right? Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start. We really appreciate it. No problem at all. Have a good night. Good night.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation, and I'm not about to remind her.
Yeah, that'd be smart, Reen.
Reen?
What is it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not? Popularized by the sword hermit, Yun Ka-Fai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arseid School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training. In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fai for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest. I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaves School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations. Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner. I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
You've noticed it too?
He really does seem kind of just really seem to beat down on himself quite a bit.
You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Okay, Elisa, if you say so.
Reen's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I have.
What the fuck is going on outside?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Hey, I went up a rank.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Information.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, day 2 of Keldrick. Here are your tasks for the day. The market manager left them with me. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got. Today we have West Keldic Highway Monster and Lost Wallet. Large ferocious monster has been set on the West Keldic Highway. We'd all be happier if someone took it out. Zordar. Stone bridge leading to Heimdall on the West Keldic Highway. Lost wallet. None of these are required, though. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? I'll see him at my ceramic stall and I'll tell you more. Alright. Huh, even fewer than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we would be going back to Trista today. Sounds about right. He is a very considerate man. The last train headed your way leaves around 9 tonight. You get those done quickly enough, you can have dinner before you leave. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started then? Sounds good. Looks like today's tasks are all optional. Hey Laura, I wanted to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Reen. As I told you then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It is not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I wanted to apologize for making light of the Way of the Sword. What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past beginner level was disrespectful. To Master Kafai, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself. For those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate for me to say what I said. So, I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there's one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances. But regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. I'll see you, Sarah and Song. Thanks for coming out, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you join us for another time. Have a good one. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Let me ask you a question, Reed. Do you like the path of the sword? It's not really a matter of liking it or disliking it. I don't think. It's a part of my life. An inseparable part of who I am. That's all I wanted to hear. I feel exactly the same way. Laura. So you two are friends again then? Were we not? There's never any rift between us that I knew about. Indeed. Indeed, this is all handled rather neatly, I felt. You're both so simple-minded. I feel like an idiot spending so much time trying to devise a plan to get the two of you to make up. Whoa, you did what now? Wow, Elisa. It would seem we've caused you undue concern. Jeez, can we just forget all about this and move on? Looks like the ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you all looking a bit less gloomy. Margot, we've got trouble. Big, big trouble. Uh-oh. Slow down, Louise. It's first thing in the morning and you're poised to wake up the dead. You're making such commotion. Where have you been anyway? You're late. I'm sorry, I just got caught up on the way here. But never mind that, we have big, big trouble. Something terrible happened over at the market. Something terrible, you say? What terrible thing has happened exactly? Well, it sounded like it actually took place last night. 2 of the stalls over at the market were destroyed and all of their merchandise was stolen. I can guess which 2 stalls that was.
That is most terrible indeed. A robbery? Oh my. I suppose that means the market might be opening late today. Which means we could end up with more customers as people, wait here for a resolution. Louise, let's get this place ready. You got it. As for you four, this is our problem, not yours. You just focus on your field study and leave this incident to us locals. You have your own tasks to worry about, after all. Of course. We'll be back later. Thanks again. Yeah, it's so hard to guess which ones. What should we do? I have to admit, I'm curious. It's not far, so we might as well just go take a look. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening at the market then. I mean, I have to go to the market anyway for the quest. I'm sorry. The Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all, I see. Afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The two merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. You bastard! You're not gonna get away with this! Oh no, not them. The manager came by and tried to break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. Hope no one ends up getting hurt. What should we do, Reen? Maybe we could try talking to them? Considering everything that happened yesterday, you might just be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go. How dare you destroy my stall, you damned coward! I knew you country folk weren't to be trusted. Who else could it have been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward, you Heimdallerian snob? You're the one who wanted my spot all for yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Playing all innocent, trying to paint me as the bad guy here, you make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here and now? Bring it on. Hold it. Class 7? You kids again? Keep your noses out of this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Just give him swords. No, Chris. We gotta resolve this. Not end it. Wow. They really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, harming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed and you will be worse off. But this anger isn't going to go away unless I do something. He took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're going to give them all back right now and fix the damage you did to my stall, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're listening to a word we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once. Oh, now the fucking guard cares? The provincial army. What? Hell, they're probably the ones that did it. What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But I believe you are the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. Well, you see. Market manager explained to the provincial army officer what had happened the previous night. I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away. Yes, sir. What? What do you mean, take us away? 2 stalls were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is as clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. That's fucking stupid.
But that's not fair. Do you not think it premature to draw a conclusion without any investigation? The Provincial Army doesn't have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute and you will be left alone. Continue and you come with us. The choice is yours. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened. To sweep the whole ordeal under the rug. Yeah, something about this seems really wrong. Very good. Then I'm sure you... Very good, then. I'm sure you can agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse us, I'm a busy man, and I have more pressing matters to attend to. Yeah, something's really sus here. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those two from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now how the Provincial Army here conducts itself. I'm sure you're both still pretty angry about this, but right now the two of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you have the time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah. I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we've cleaned up these busted stalls. We're already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Market Manager Otto, with the assistance of the merchants from the market, cleared away the remains of the two stalls. And with the help of Reen and the others on top of that, the Grand Market was finally able to open for the day, albeit behind schedule. Thanks to you four, we were able to open the Grand Market for business today a bit quicker than I'd expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. Oh, there's no need for that. We barely did anything. Oh, gotta go? Oh, alright, Chris. Well, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Don't worry. Dude, I get annoyed all the time. It's nothing new. You should know that by now. Yeah, have a good night, man. Enjoy yourself. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it, it can throw him into a blind rage. It's hard to bring someone back from that. It would seem the problems facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The Provincial Army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempts to find an amicable solution. Quite right. It's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues involving the market. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. Still, you think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing? There's no way those two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. If word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done. Just not sure what. Is something wrong, Reen? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Are you suggesting that we attempt to find the perpetrator who destroyed the merchant stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affair, not yours. You're students. You have your own studies to be worrying about, and I wouldn't feel right about interfering with them. We're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the Provincial Army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? I kind of have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. we should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. This seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? Certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. God, my throat's starting to hurt already. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I would truly appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under the cover of night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look Vandyck in the eye anymore. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. Okay, whenever these cutscenes end, I'm gonna end the stream because my throat is killing me right now. I can't keep talking anymore. Oh. Alright, first things first, we need to decide where to start investigating. Logical starting point with the gray market itself, seeing the crime. Alright, so yeah. We'll actually end chapter 1 tomorrow. We'll start at the same time as usual, 6 p.m. But this isn't gonna be the only thing we do tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna start chapter 2 when we finish chapter 1, but I do plan on playing something else at least. Don't know what yet. Maybe I'll just go into Three Houses, but we'll see. No, we're not going to start 2 on the next one. We're just going to end chapter 1, and that'll be it. I'm going to play something else afterwards. Alright. So, thank you everyone for coming out, sticking around till the end. Like I said, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch, we'll be going live again, finishing chapter 1. Actually finishing chapter 1, I should say. And then we will move on and play maybe also like some Three Houses or something as well. Maybe get a little bit further in maddening mode. Who knows? So yeah. I will see you all tomorrow then. Alright. Night, guys.